Greetings, Battle Brothers. It's me, Aurelia Tempris, Defender of the Golden Throne and Servant of Humanity. Welcome in, everybody. I hope you are having a lovely evening. I hope you're having a lovely evening. As everything says, it is my anniversary today. Yes, happy day you're reminded Sanguinius is dead. Yes. Yeah. You know, life is not, what is it? Life's like a box of chocolates. You don't know what you're gonna get. Yes, Sanguinius and I got married. Yes, today is the anniversary. And yeah, and my birthday is on Sunday. Yeah, I should have planned it better. I should have planned some things better. I think methinks your model needs a wedding dress for days like today, not gonna lie. Oh, thank you, Grand Tourist, for the bits. I've thought about it, and perhaps we will do one in the future, but I feel like people will get the wrong impression if I have a wedding dress model. Like, people are gonna think, oh, she's gonna get married to her chat. And that's not what's happening. So, you know, yeah, maybe, probably not. Oh. Chat just said ew to me. Chat just said ew to me. I said, chat and I getting married, and they're like, ew, no. See, chat. The worst thing they can say, it's not no, it's ew. Yes. Chat and I, we are a platonic work acquaintance. Yeah, chat's based for that. Chat is based for that. We like that around here. Oh, Hex, thank you for the prime. Okay, I didn't miss anyone. I didn't miss anyone else. Good. Thank you for the anniversary. Oh, I smacked the mic. Sorry, guys. Sorry, chat. I hit you. My bad. It won't happen again. It won't happen again. Today. Well, welcome in, guys. Welcome in. So we got one major thing. I figured we'd just chat a little bit, but a bunch of you submitted some stories. I requested, it's kind of rare of me to request this because sometimes it feels a little weird, that you guys write cute Sangrelia stories. And if you don't know what Sangrelia is, it's Sanguinius and Aurelia together. You know, it's like a ship name. Do they still do ship names? They did ship names when I was younger, but now I'm like not sure because I don't know if I'm hip and cool. Okay, good. There's still a thing. Sounds like an alcoholic beverage. It sounds like sangria. Work implies we get paid. There is such a thing as unpaid interns. And you're part of the Tempris Auxilia. You get a stipend. You get stipends. Oh, Mr. Clean, thank you for the 20 gift subs on YouTube. Thank you. Please say thank you if you got gifted a sub. Oh, I should add the art that you guys saw earlier. It is done by the lovely Floralyn. I am linking her socials. I did not make a command for it, so you'll see it later. You'll see it later today. And last Luna Wolf, thank you so much for subscribing as well. Yeah, it turned out really nice. Wait, hang on. One sec. Maybe I should just pull it up. Give me a moment. Here and here. Here, we're gonna admire it because I had to crop it so it would work for stream. There's like a tiny bit more. It's like seeing feet. I know you guys like feet, so I cut our feet off. Okay, here you go. Let me slide myself over a smidge. Do that. Okay. Here you go. Here's the full piece. But isn't it lovely? I wanted official art. I didn't have official art before, and now I'm like, we gotta have official art of the wedding. Yeah, it's cute. It's cute. She did such a great job. Why did my Twitch glitch out? It's like moving on the other screen? Excuse me? There we go. Wait, let me send that again. Weird. It like completely stopped on my end. Weird. Weird, weird, weird. But yeah, that's the art. She did a great job. Yes, she likes Magnus. She likes Magnus. I'm collecting all the girlies that have different crushes on the Primarchs, and she's the Magnus girly. Yeah, I saw her art of Magnus, and I was like, that's pretty good. That'd be good. Wait, I want that. And she obviously is supportive of having a Primarch husband. Primarch husband. Like father, like son, a brick? Am I... What do you mean by this? He's like muscular, but like, is that... He has muscles in that, but I don't know what you're getting at. Do we have Conrad's girl yet? Yeah, I think there's a chick called Mrs. Kurz on Twitter. I think so. I haven't started reading any stories yet. Don't worry. We're in chat for a little bit. Oh, Bricky is Conrad's girl. You right. Oh my gosh. Okay, he's built like, yeah, okay, got it. He's built like Rick. Got it. I understand now. I understand. I was so confused. I was like, huh? Let's see. Who do I have on my list? I should just keep like a sticky note with the names of all the different Primarch simps. Hang on. Notepad. All right. Hang on. I'm typing this up on my end. For the lion, we have Stimpack. We don't have aim for 2. Fulgrim. I don't have a Fulgrim girly. Perturabo. We had Ether. She is off the internet now. I'm happy for her. The Con. I don't have anyone for the Con. Dorn is my friend Miwa. Aya, she could be. You're right. Aya could be Fulgrim, but I don't know what her preference is. No, she talks about the snussy too much. We gotta put Aya down. She cannot have Sanguinius. Okay. Don't wait. I skipped Lehman Ross, my bad. Lehman. I don't know anyone who likes Lehman. Okay, and then we have Kurz, which we will put down as Bricky and the Mrs. Kurz on Twitter. Sanguinius. That's me. Trying to think, do I know anyone? I don't know if anyone is for Ferris. Angron, no. Gilliman. Oh, what's her name? There is a chick who is like all over Gilliman. There is a chick. Her name escapes me. I follow her on Twitter. I just forgot what her name is. Oh, Night of Snails, thank you for the super chat. Question, who is the ring bearer for your wedding? I think I had Kitten, I think. No. There's another chick. I'm talking about real life people, not in the canon. And oh, Ataku, good to see you. Thank you for the bits. Happy anniversary for no reason in particular. I wanted to ask if you ever saw the bad ending of your wedding. Oh, I did, yeah. I did. Cringe. And Mr. Eldritch, thank you for the bits. Aurelia X the Angel. Why does this feel like How I Met Your Mother? No. No, it's wholesome. Wholesome. There is a chick for Gilliman though. And Mark, thank you for subscribing. Okay, Gilliman, there is a chick. I just don't know her name. Okay, and then we have Mortarian, which is obviously my friend Froggy. And then we have Magnus, which is Flora. Lynn. And then we have Horace. I don't know if there's anyone who has Horace. I don't think. Anyways. Then no one's got Lorgar. No one wants to claim that. Vulcan. What is this for? Okay, this is a list of people / VTubers I know that have claimed Primarchs. And then we have. Okay, let me think. We have Corax. No, I don't have anyone for Corax or Alfarius. Pancreas no work as Gilliman. Well, well, okay. There is like a girl and she draws like sometimes she draws lewd stuff of her and Gilliman. So I count her more than like Pancreas. I know Pancreas, I mean, I believe you guys when you say Pancreas, what is this? Pancreas is a Gilliman simp. But honestly, does he draw the art of himself? I don't think so. I don't think so. What is the blueberry girl's name? What is her name? I haven't seen her art in a hot second. No, it's not. No, you guys keep saying Yvrain. I'm talking about like an actual like. No, it's not like the canon, like, you know, in quotations. Why are you guys just saying names? She exists. She exists. This is. Let's see if I can just find her. Like, I swear she exists. I'm trying to find my desktop audio off. I swear, this is important. This is important to the stream. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Where? There. Her name's Anastasia. That's... Wait, is that correct? Oh, no. There it is. Auri, there you go. See, I'll show you guys. I'll show you proof. I'm posting the Twitter account. I hadn't seen her art in a hot second. Auri. I'm sorry, she counts more than Pancreas does. Sorry, I wouldn't have known just by the name. I apologize if you said it and I missed it. I wouldn't have gotten it by the name. I was just trying to find the thing. Looks super emo. She's not that emo, but I don't look too closely at the content. All right, that's enough Twitter for today. I scrolled down too far. I scrolled down a little too far. I knew that she drew somewhat spicy stuff, but it's like mostly tame. But there's one. It's too late. I already saw it. There's one that's a little yeah. Yeah, I know there's more than one. I just forgot that she posted those recently, and I'm like, oh well. Oh well. Very tame? I don't have a reference for what's tame and what's not. When do we get that kind of art with you and Sanguinius? Never. Never. No, I don't want it. Dead serious. You'll only get premarital hand-holding and kissing. Yes, the angel is not to be seen by anyone else except me. Fun fact, the Hunter the Parenting fan art by Reddit user Opal Duck, where he depicts how he imagines the Primarchs. Ooh, Sanguinius is stunning in their art. Opal Duck. Okay. This will be an investigation. I will be investigating. I would like to see the Sanguinius. Wait. Please tell me they made Sanguinius a guy in the art, because sometimes they gender bend Sanguinius, and I'm like, no, I'm not into that. I want a man. I want a man. Can we see Sanguinius on the weekends? Maybe, if you behave. Then don't look at the art. I was just asking. Oh, no. I said Vulcan, but I didn't have anyone for Vulcan. I'm sorry. Watcher, thank you for the super chat. I don't have anyone for Vulcan. Yes, I want a man. Did you not see the short today? Did you not see the short? Isn't Cha-Cha Vulcan? Oh, wait, you're right. She did pick Vulcan. Because she was very kind to not steal my man. You are correct. Save. Does premarital kissing count on your wedding day? Well, by the time you do the kiss at the altar, you have been pronounced man and wife. So it's not premarital at that point. I see you and I dislike you. You know who you are. Has someone claimed the lost Primarchs yet? Perhaps. Ooh. Perhaps they have. Are premarital high fives and fist bumps allowed? Yes, it's not the same as hand holding, but if you touch for more than 1 second, you're gonna be in trouble. They still say you may kiss the bride? Well, yeah, she's still a bride. What is the definition of bride? Because usually bride is in like the context of like a wedding, but I've heard like old men say like, oh, this is my bride. It's like really wholesome. And like they say it to like their wives that they've been married to for like ever, and it's so cute. I'm like, man. Okay. Skip AI overview. Bride is a woman just married or about to be married. Okay. So the old men use it in the wrong context, but it's very sweet that they still see their wives as young and cute and beautiful. May we all find love like that. Captain, you'll love Opal Duck Sanguineous. Okay, one sec. We're gonna look it up. Opal Duck Sanguineous. Oh wait, have we seen this? It's okay, yeah, thank you. The live stream chat in the Discord will be perfect. Have we seen, has someone posted it? I feel like I might have seen it. Yes. Oh, I thought someone else drew this. Yes. All right, we'll put it on the screen. Yes, I have seen this. I like it. I like it. He's cute. He's cute. Guys, my husband is so cute. I want to see him in an episode, and I so badly want to be a character. Look at him. Good timing on the redeem. Look at him. He's perfect. Finally caught a stream and now you're getting married. No, this is my anniversary. I've been married. I got married. Look at him. That's my boy right there. That's my guy. I'm deleting your comment, Bard. I'm not just into the wings. Yes, that is correct. I like the hair. I like the face. Aurelia IRL is gonna end up with a bald, bearded guy, the complete opposite of Sanguineous. Well, is there anything wrong with that? I don't think there's anything wrong with that. It's not all about the look. Sanguineous is just the package deal. He's got the personality and the looks. She'd marry a Kratos type. I want to understand this rationale here. You guys know what my type is. I've told you pretty much what my type is based on all the crushes I've had. Maybe not ever. Yeah, I wasn't saying bald guys with beards weren't handsome. I was just, someone else was saying that bald guys with beards were like the opposite of Sanguineous, and I'm like, I don't think they're not unattractive. I don't know. Got it. You just meant opposite in terms of looks, not unattractive. There we go. There we go. There we go. She's gonna marry someone like Russ. Chat, he doesn't know the lore. Chat, he doesn't know the lore. He doesn't know the lore, chat. The sacred knowledge. The lore? I'll keep it brief. I dated an individual that was very similar to Lehman Russ. Obviously, it's not a one-to-one, but yeah. So that's the lore. That's it. Very similar vibes, and so people have made jokes about it being like a Twilight situation. Yeah, there it is. See, there it is. There it is. Edward, not Jacob. Oh, put my hand in front of my phone. Yep. IRL? Oh, IRL. IRL. Yes. What if the angel boy was brought back as a cyborg? No. 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 Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Nope. No coming back. Thank you, Professor King, for the super chat. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Watcher, for the super chat. Well, I hope I made you a little less bored. Go enjoy Space Marine 2. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It kind of is a Twilight situation, but it's not, like... I don't know. Twilight was weird. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but I'm pretty sure you're gonna be married to a dead man. No, I was already married. I was already married. Oh, Watcher, thank you so much for the 50 gift subs on YouTube. Holy moly, man. What the heck? Thank you. We'll give you the funny sound. Watcher, thank you so much. You said you were gonna do something funny, and I was like, are you gonna make like a joke about sanguinies? That's what I thought you were gonna do, but thank you so much for the gift sub. Please say thank you if you got a gift sub from Watcher just now. And on Twitch. He is the Watcher. Bro, thank you for the 50 on Twitch and on YouTube. 100 in total. Thank you so much, man. Good luck with your Space Marine 2. I hope you kill all the aliens. I hope you kill all the Tyranids. Holy moly. Thank you, man. Please say thank you if you got a gift sub. Wow, I am floored. Wow. And DP, thank you so much for thank you for the 5 gift subs on Twitch. Wow. Holy moly. Is there a VTuber streamer for each Primarch? We were going through the list earlier. Not every Primarch. The ones we are missing are the Khan, Lehman Russ. I guess it could have been me at one point. We're not counting that though. Ferris, Angron, Horus, Lorgar, Corax, and Alfarius. So maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So a little less than half. Perturabo is claimed. There was a chick on Twitter. Her name is Ether. She recently stepped away from the internet due to personal reasons, but I still count her. She was the biggest Perturabo guy. Yeah. She had a really cool account. There is someone has like an archive of all her art and stuff, but she deactivated her account just to step away. There's no drama. She did it for her mental health, so you know I'm proud of her for that. I wanted to send her a message before she deactivated her account, but I didn't quite get there. But yeah. My friend Stimpack, she likes Lionel Johnson. Lehman Russ does not have one. Who am I married to? Who am I married to? Let me show you a picture. Let me show you a picture. You have time? Do you have time? We can talk about this. Because we're gonna talk about it all day. I gotta make it small again because I replaced the picture with the very nice opal duck. Sanguinius. There you go. That's my husband. Stim is base. Stim is cool. My headcanon is that Sanguinius faked his... Wait, hang on. I want to read this properly. My headcanon is that Sanguinius faked his own death so he could retire with his wife, so he is just trying not to accidentally get into the shot, since people of the Imperium can't know. Yeah, he's in the other room. He's just making sure people don't see him. I like this. This is a good theory. Good theory. PK, thank you so much for the super chat. Aurelia, you're gambling in Slaneshi thinking, what do you mean? No, I just love my husband. Nothing Slaneshi about that. See, this is why I said Sanguinius can't come back. Because actually, he is back. He has to have responsibilities again if he comes back. He's the house husband and you do the 9 to 5? Bro, guys. Princess Prin, thank you. Holy cow, guys. Thank you so much for the 50 gift subs on YouTube. Whoa, thank you. She gives off crazy. I like it. Me? Me? Talking about me? I kid. I know you're talking about me. I prefer the term delusional. It's weird. Why is that doing that thing? Hang on, there's something that's weird that's happening with my screen and I'm not sure why it's doing that. Crazy, I was crazy once. Yeah. Weird. No, I was wondering because some of the emotes are acting up and they're looking weird and I don't know why. I'm confused, but it's okay. It's fine. It's not a big deal. Who really killed Sanguinius? Horus, or was it actually Erebus's fault? Well, I mean, technically Horus killed him. Like, so Erebus was responsible for a lot of deaths, but Horus was the one who, like, you know, did the killing. I love the orc heartfelt message. That's so sweet. I can't do it justice. I wish I could read it in the proper orky voice. I just can't do it. I'm gonna embarrass myself and it's gonna get clipped. But I love it. Thank you, Beast King. I really like that. That's so sweet. I love that. That was really creative. Am I late for the wedding? No. Well, I mean, yes, the wedding's already happened. This is a celebration. It's my anniversary. So in a little bit, we'll actually start and read some cute stories. Devil May Rise, thank you for subscribing as well. I have not watched Adeptus Ridiculous. I am busy enough as it is, and I try not to watch like too many other like no, I just really don't have time. That's pretty much, that's what it boils down to. That's what it boils down to. I was also debating, chat. I'm debating. No, I'm gonna be good. We're gonna be good. We're gonna be good, chat. Never mind. I'm behaving. I'm gonna behave, chat. and we're gonna do stories here in a second. Let me pull up my stuff. Okay. I put my Twitch name for the stories. Yeah, you guys are welcome to say whether or not you submitted a story. You do not have to. I kept them anonymous if people so chose. I want this one. Yep. 1 second, chat. Let's make sure everything looks good. Okay. So I spontaneously bought Armageddon. Which chapter do I go with? You should do the Radiant Suns. It's custom homebrew chapter. It's Blood Angels, but you know, that's just my personal opinion because they're my boys. They're my boys. Okay. We switch. Can I say something that will tick everyone off? Maybe. Are you gonna say something like, oh, Erebus didn't do anything wrong? Was your wedding before the heresy, Aurelia? Yes, yes, yes. Horus, yes, Horus would have been Sanguinius' best man. Uh-huh. Yep. And thank you for the bits, by the way. Yeah, so, okay. I guess context for all the people. So, on a whim, the first year I started streaming, which was in 2024, I did a wedding stream with the community where I let the community get together and make a PowerPoint on what they thought my wedding was gonna look like. And then I made one. I said, this is how I would plan it. And like, I presented them both on stream and it was funny. We happened to do it on June 15th. So the whole joke is that was like the day I got married to Sanguinius. Which is why we're doing it here on June 15th. But it was, you know, poor planning because my birthday is like the same week. I should have spread these events out more, but yeah, no, it is what it is. So that's the context. That's the context. That's why it's this day. Yeah, it would be pre-heresy. And there's also, okay. Horus would 100% be the best man. They are best friends, thick as thieves. They were the best. We also talked about, like, this is so cursed. Chat and I were talking about if Sanguinius and Aurelia had a kid and it was a boy, what would they name the boy? I'm like, dude, they would totally have named him Horus because, like, Sanguinius really admired his brother and they were so close. And, like, how tragic is that, man? Dude, so tragic. I know, right? Look, I play D&D and I really like the tragic stories. No, well, it can't be Horus Jr. because that implies it's Horus's kid. See, it'd be funny, like, he would also be little Horus, and I just think that would be really cute and funny, because then there's two of them, two little Horuses. So yeah, that's the I don't think we ever came up with a girl name, but that would be the name if they had a boy. It was just a funny little thing we discussed. Okay. Okay. And let me know, guys, how is the music? Is the music all right? Is it too loud, too quiet? Can you hear it at all? I meant to ask. I was trying something new and I wanted to make sure it wasn't too loud. Nice piano. Good, good, good. Louder. I just want it as nice background. I don't want it super loud. I want it to be mostly me. New headcanon Little Horse is also off screen. Dude. Now you know why Sanguinius really doesn't want to come back. Do the Blood Angels regard you as a stepmom? Yes, yes. That's my headcanon, at least. Since when was Horus little? No, we're talking about Horus Aximand. He looks a lot like Horus, so he's affectionately called Little Horus. No, 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 look. I'm not one of those individuals that I would, like, name a child after myself. Like, I could not do Sangrelia. That just, no, I could not. No. No, I just could not. Even, like, middle name, no. I would also assume, yes, that Horus would be grown up in the, you know, in the year 40,000, so. No, Devil May Rise, you're fine. I was just responding to you. I wasn't saying shame on you for coming up with that idea. I don't have an idea. You married a single dad with like 100,000 sons? Yeah, why not? Yeah. And he's an excellent father. Was the name of this background piano music? I don't know specifically. I have like a playlist that I mashed into one long like video. So I don't, first off, I can't even hear the music. I can't even hear the music, A. And B, I don't know where we're at in the music. So I can't even tell you. It's nice though. What you can do is you can take a snippet of the stream and then ask Google what it is. Your little Horus grows up and becomes the chapter master of the Radiant Sons. Oh. 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 Oh, handsome one. That's a cool story. Don't you worry. I appreciate you thinking about that. That's really cool. Okay. Can't exactly be a good father if you're dead. Listen here, buddy. Listen here. I'm trying to think of what to say because that pisses me off. He was a good father. Until he died. Mods get him. I don't know what to do with him. So you mods throw him in a pit. Throw him in a pit, mods. I don't know what to do with this guy. Thank you, Valet, for the super chat. And thank you for the wishes. My Gene father would make an amazing uncle. Definitely would be the fun uncle. And when he gets hurt, Horus would be the uncle that tells you and Sanguinius that he'll take care of it. Oh, yes, yes. You're like, who broke his heart? Yes, I totally see that. Last Luna Wolf, thank you for the bits. That feels right. He got sent to the timeout corner. He got sent to the timeout corner. Do the Radiant Sons also suffer the same afflictions as the Blood Angels do? Yeah. What would the seating arrangement be for the other Primarchs at the wedding? Okay, look, all right. Okay, guys. So maybe for next year, I thought about doing it this year, but I just wanted to do the stories. Maybe next year, Do I do like a full-on wedding planning session where I get in a wedding coordinator and I plan everything down to like the team? Like, this is the seating arrangement. Like, because I kind of vaguely did it before for the first time we talked about this. Oh gosh. That's so bad. I'd be like, hey, wedding coordinator, I need your help coordinating a wedding. And she's like, oh my goodness, congratulations. Like, when are you planning the big day? I'm like, oh, no, you misunderstand. I am doing this as a joke. As a joke. What are all the things I need to know to plan a wedding? Or I could just talk to like an 8-year-old, because guys, trust me when I say 8-year-olds know everything about weddings. Like, little girls, they're like, all right, you're gonna get married. These are all the things you need. I am obviously exaggerating a bit, but yeah. Oh, Starman, thank you for the super chat. You might want to review the rules because your message got deleted. Do you have a nickname that the Blood Angels, the Radiant Sons call you? Like Gold Mom or the Red Seraphim? I've been called the Sanguine, and it's Matra, I think. Like, Sanguine Matron. That's one of the nicknames that we've come up with. And welcome in, guys. Good to see you. How are you going to explain to an actual wedding coordinator that you want them to help you plan out a wedding with a fictional character who's dead? I don't know. See, I don't know. Dorn and Perturabo get to sit at the kids' Lego table, but Perturabo only gets to play with the mecha blocks. Oh gosh. Gonna make him even more bitter. Even more bitter and angry. Okay, so for those of you guys that aren't part of the Discord server, this was something I hosted on the Discord server where I told my community to write a story, like a cute, wholesome, keyword wholesome, story about Sanguinius and myself. There was a word limit, 500 words, so that's not a lot. So gotta make a cute and effective and compelling story in just a short amount of time. So we're gonna read them, and I just thought this would be fun, a very chill stream, and then we can talk more wedding stuff, you know, in between. Are we gonna cry from the stories? I don't know. I like briefly skimmed them. Kind of, not really. I made this PowerPoint last night. So slash this morning. So I've not looked at them too closely. We will find out. I imagine some will. Yeah, if there's anyone that cries, it's gonna be me. Maybe I should grab the tissue box. 1 second. Oh boy, congratulations, Doctor! You get to celebrate my anniversary with me. Woo! Okay. I have acquired the tissues just in case. Have Dorn and Perturabo both plan the wedding? That would be so funny to watch. I feel like Gilliman would be the one to plan it. It's 3:30 a.m., but I'm invested now. Yes. Yes. Location, venue, dinner, and the cake. That's pretty much the basics. What about the dress? The dress. So important. Okay. All right, it is time for stories. I'm gonna take a sip of water. I might need to go get up and get more water. 17 stories were submitted. So I'm gonna be reading a bunch of words today. All right. Title. It is lonely. M30, the Imperial Palace. Stood in silence, she did, as shapes and shadows moved through the corridors of marble and gold. Helmeted, she kept patience at her side, still, unmoving. She would have stood there, for hundreds of years, if need be. Yet she was now needed elsewhere. A serf came to her side, dressed in robes, covered in parchment, with inscriptions of certainty and loyalty. His head was covered by a black hood, under which only his bare, stripped of skin and bone showed. The grip tightened around the spear as her eyes, covered by the lenses of shining blue, darted toward the mortal which now held but a simple hollow device. The visage which appeared before her was that of a great warrior, covered in gold, not unsimilar to hers. His lips, holographic, moved as if they were there, right before her. The golden strands flowed with every little twitch, every little dash. I require an inquiry, custodian. Report to my chambers at once. The commanding voice boomed through the hollow speaker before vanishing soundlessly. The serf moved back a step and bowed deeply. And at that moment, she hesitated. Words came not to her throat, and thoughts had not lingered. Words came not to her throat, and thoughts had not aligned with grace. Through the unmoving helmet, no emotion came, but inside it, confusion, yet wonder. A full minute passed. Then she moved. The chambers of Sanguinius, minutes later. The gate opened, for to call this entrance a door would be an understatement. The heavy weight upon the hinges would creak, were it not constructed in the most immaculate way by one of the many who traversed the halls, with him at their lead. He stood inside the golden chamber, which stretched towards the sky, nearing half a mile, clothed in red as his golden hair swayed from side to side. It's my man. The custodian would approach, cautiously. My lord, the golden warrior said, the helmet muffling her voice only slightly. I have waited for your arrival, custodian. I require your objective statement. I've not read the rest of this, but this gives a vibe of, does this dress make me look fat? His voice, calm and soothing as always, traveled and bounced off every surface before reaching her ears. In what way? She bowed her head only slightly. Your opinion on the canvas. Canvas? She moved in closer, standing by his side now. She saw the cloth stretched, primed, and painted upon its frame. The painting portrayed a great plain of wheat in which stood Sanguinius himself, robed in white yet streaked in red. Before him, 2 moons high in the sky, casting a shadow behind him. I am no expert. Unexpectedly, she was cut off. And yet, your help would be appreciated. Words lingered. It is lonely. Then I shall make additions. Thank you, my dear. Dismissed she was, yet warmth she felt, for he added a silhouette. Aw, man, that's so cute. That's so cute. Aw, that's so wholesome. Good. This is a good one. Starman, thank you for the anniversary wishes. Thank you. I don't necessarily want to get into the details of all the tuxedo outfits for the Primarchs. That would be a lot. Solid. I like this one. Oh no! There's one more page. No! M31 year 014 day 365 upon the battlefield covered in blood, untouched. She then knew sadness, pain, unnerving, unending pain. His last breath reached her, and a single drop of blood traveled down her helmeted cheek. It is lonely. The canvas was left unfinished. I forgot. You guys can't see it. There's a little marker on the bottom right that tells me when a story is over. And it wasn't on the last slide. It was on this one. Oh, man. Why do you hate me? This is sad. I am sad. Now, there's gonna be wholesome ones. I know there's at least one wholesome one in here. Okay. Next one. Skitters in the night. See, there you go. See, this one's already gonna be wholesome. It involves a skitter. What is this thing exactly? He said, holding the creature in question up to the custodian. The amber eyes blinked innocently, one at a time, as it looked into his face. I caught it attempting to sneak into my armory through the vent. The Ormite helm stared back at him. The creature started to squirm in his hands, its tiny round legs flailing as they failed to gain purchase in the air. Its tiny face scrunched up in concentration as it wiggled in the way any small creature would when it decided it no longer wished to be carried around. And why do you presume that I would know what it is? The custodian answered, her voice distorted through the helm. I ask because it bears a striking resemblance to you, in the same fashion as the Astartes would resemble their Primarch. Oh! The helm stared back at him for a moment, before slowly looking down at the creature. It stopped squirming, turning its head to return the gaze, and raised its two forelimbs. Oh, it wants uppies! In a practiced motion, the custodian grabbed the creature from his hands and with surprising gentleness brought it to her chest. I have my own theory on what it is. However, as it has not done anything besides being a nuisance, I decided to seek your counsel first, he prompted. It is called a skitter. She paused in thought. They are a warp-based creature made from positive emotions. She stared down at the now purring creature, its eyes drooping in content as her hand rubbed its head. In some cultures, they were a sign of good luck and a hopeful future. He raised an eyebrow. And why does it resemble you? Because this particular one was made from my emotions. She looked back up towards him. You can be assured that this one will not be sneaking its way back into your armory, my lord, she stated, turning to leave. If they were truly made from the warp, they would not be able to exist inside of the Geller field of the red tier, and yet, he said, raising his hands towards the skitter, its mouth drooling comically as if it were asleep in her arms. She looked back over her shoulder. As I said, they are made. I fed my emotions to create this creature so that in a time of need, I may reclaim those emotions and more from it to enhance my power. The longer they are within real space, the more stable their forms become, and in some cases, she raised the sleeping creature, able to exist inside Geller fields. Do the emotions you feed prompt them to act on them? Say, wanting to be within the presence of someone you care about? The purple lenses stared back at him longer than necessary before she turned once again, walking just a little faster than normal as she left. Sanguinius shook his head and smiled as he closed the door. Oh, that's so cute! That's so cute! Oh my goodness, that's adorable. I love that. Yes, very cute, very adorable. I love the Skitter lore. Man, I wonder who wrote this one. I love that story. Okay, let me just lead with, I'm going to like all of these stories because like they're just wholesome and cute for the most part. Like the last one, that one was really good, even though it was sad. Like, I'm gonna love them all. Canon? I mean, I do know that the original lore that the communities has made about the Skitter is that it is a warp creature. I forgot the particulars on it. My apologies. But that sounds about right. See, we gotta have a little bit of wholesomeness in our grimdark. Being familiar with the worm, the use of the word Skitter gives me constant whiplash. It's just a little gremlin. It's just a little gremlin, don't worry about it. And thank you, Game Maniac. I'm married to Sanguinius. That's what this stream is about. Okay. The last words. Oh man, this one's gonna jack me up. I feel it. I feel it in my bones. The palace shook with the thud of artillery. Two figures clad in golden armor stood together in the shadow of the Eternity Gate. The Imperium was falling around them, but these warriors stood. One was clearly the Angel, wrapping an arm around the custodian warrior with vibrant red hair. Sanguinius and Aurelia, one of the greatest love stories, now in the middle of the darkest moment in Imperial history. Aurelia Tempris rested her head on the chest plate of her love. She only had one focus, the man she had married all those years ago. Her voice held meaning. You have to go. Sanguinius, holding the woman in his arms, gave a nod. His voice was clearly somber. My sons need me. This is the end, my love. Guilliman comes. He just needs time. Father needs time. Aurelia let a single tear fall. While they may have had years together, they had each seen the end. They both knew. Bro. Make me one promise, Aurelia asked, stepping back to look her angel in the eyes. Make it a good end. Okay. Okay. Sanguinius gave a simple nod with a strong hand, wiping the tear away. No! Okay, walk in. We will see each other again. Ball's red sands in the fullness of time. She knew it was a lie to comfort her with. Yet Aurelia gave him a smile. A smile filled with the pain of truth both knew. With that, the moment passed, and the greatest of the Emperor's Primarchs passed through the Eternity Gate. For a long while, Aurelia stood motionless, easily mistaken for a golden Auramite statue, were it not for the wind in her hair. She listened to his speech as her love rallied those battered yet unbroken souls who defended the gate. The rune in her collar blinked an incoming Vox message. Duty waits for no one, and her helm placed to hide her tears from the world. The siege ended when Guilliman came, but not in time to avoid sorrow. Aurelia would accompany the Blood Angels home to Ball, where there Sanguinius will be buried underneath the Arx Angelicum. Every year from then on, the chapter masters and chaplains would always welcome the Golden Widow. In the era Indomitus, it is said that one custodian never gave up the black robes of mourning. Oh, brother. Among the Blood Angels, the whisper is that a single custodian visits the Arx Angelicum on Ball on the anniversary of the angel's speech at Eternity. The chapter chaplains allow them access to the angel's tomb. Man, brother. Brother, why you do this to me, brother? Why do you hate me? Oh, man. Dude, okay. I hope this next one's happy. I did not organize them so we could have happy, sad, happy. Sorry, don't apologize. If you wrote this, don't apologize. It means it was good. Writing is art in its own way, and you are able to get emotions out of people. It was me, I'm guilty. It was really good. Good job. I'm sad now. I am the big sad. Dude, my lips are so chapped. I just got here and it's already sad. This is what happens when you let your community write stories. I submitted my comedic one at the last minute so it would be last and we might end on a high note. That was wise. That was wise. We all in the stream very depressed. We're like, oh. Okay. Okay. A midnight flight. I like this already. Okay. It was a dim, quiet night on Terra, clouds clogging the sky. Aurelia stood atop the Eternity Wall, her eyes scanning traffic through the helioscape below, as was her duty. It was set to be another long, quiet night, but the custodian had grown used to such things in her station. However, the beating of wings from above indicated that tonight would be different. Busy as always, I see, teased a familiar voice. Perhaps, but never too busy for you. She smiled, looking up as Sanguinius landed down on the wall before her. She took a step towards him, and the two shared an embrace. I doubt my father would protest if I borrowed you for a short while, the angel added, a warm smile on his face as he looked down at his wife. His visits, while she was on duty, were already a rather open secret. Even his brothers frequently teased him as he made some excuse to see her. The blonde Primarch looked off the wall, then up to the clouds above, and finally back down as his gaze met hers. Tell you what, how about I help you get a better view of the palace? She raised an eyebrow. Sure. What do you mean? The red-headed warrior exclaimed in surprise as her legs were scooped up off the ground. Sanguinius chuckled at her reaction as he bridle carried her, his voice reassuring. Just relax, I'll handle the rest. Great reference to like the first piece of Sangrelia art ever made. Great reference there. With a powerful flap of his wings, the duo launched into the air, rapidly rising high above the ground. Aurelia had flown in Valkyries and Thunderhawks before, but this was a new experience to her. She awed at the lights and the grand architecture below, wind in her hair, the man she loved holding her close. Beautiful, she mused, looking at the palace. Without equal, he remarked, looking at her. This is so cute. Oh, don't mind me. Is it warm in here? Is it hot in here, or is it just that guy? Anyways. The angel flew higher and higher, the palace below vanishing as they began to pass through the clouds. Mist and fog surrounded them, and were it not for the sensation of being held effortlessly in his arms, Aurelia wouldn't be able to judge up from down. Eventually, however, they pushed through to the other side. Up above the soft, dark blue clouds, she could look out upon endless fluffy fields of cotton. To have actual real clouds like this was a rarity on the dry world, a direct result of the Emperor's own recent attempts to bring water back to the cradle of humanity. The billowing cover blocked out the lights of Terra below. Without the constant light pollution, the duo could glimpse upon a star-filled night sky few had seen for millennia. Sanguinius looked at his wife. Countless stars, countless worlds, and countless sights to see at each. He began, a warm, hopeful smile across his lips. When all is done, I shall take you to see it all. He promised, his oath sealed with a gentle kiss, known only to them that peaceful night. Oh my gosh, that's so sweet. That's so sweet, oh my goodness. Oh, thank you, Berserker Rush. That was a very good story, and thank you for the bits. Yeah, he could not keep his promise, but that's okay. Yes, I was thinking that, Ryan. I can show you the world, shining, shimmering, splendid. I was thinking that too. Yeah, I know. We gotta get time travel to work. I am not an Eldar. Excuse you. Abhuman. Would an Eldar be so in love with a Primarch? I don't think so. Eldar, they're like too stuck up for humans. And Smirk and Urchin, thank you so much for the Prime sub. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. You can hear the blush. Yeah, it's kind of hard. I can tell, like, you can hear the smile in my voice, but I feel like it's appropriate. I feel like it's appropriate for the reading. I try to be as professional as I can be, but yeah. Hello, just found your channel. I think your content is awesome. Oh, thank you so much, Smirk and Urchin. That's like a tongue twister. I'm glad you like it. This is one of our, we don't do this very often. I should do more of these. These are really fun. But I love these stories, dude. These have been bangers. If we have more of these, I'm gonna be like, guys, give me your Sangrelia stories. I need to go to a happy place. This is a good story. I love this. I love this title. It says, I am Slaughter, but I'm Slaureliader. I don't know how you say that. If you wrote this and you have a way that I'm supposed to pronounce that, just let me know. I am Slaureliader. Yes, my birthday's on Sunday. It coincides with Father's Day, you know. Anyways, now. Everybody submit a 10,000 word story. No, I have to read all those. All right. Aurelia's vision was fading as she laid on the dirt broken. The wah of the beast, I'm sorry, was in full force, and now one of its war bosses loomed over the custodian, holding up her dismembered legs in triumph. Chat, he's killed me. He's killed me, chat. Around her, the Exilia were barely holding on. With the war boss ready to tear through the remnants, all she could do in this moment was close her eyes in defeat. But as her vision faded and she slipped into unconsciousness, she heard a voice, a familiar voice, followed by a familiar angelic face. Aurelia, dear, it's been so long. It had been centuries since Horus's betrayal, when Sanguinius fell. She didn't get to see his body, didn't get to fight and die alongside him, didn't even get to say goodbye. She wanted to cry, but the Emperor's finest tearing up among the ranks was the last thing the Imperium needed. Seeing his face and hearing his voice, it was comforting in a way, in a little way. Sanguinius, is that you? Yes, it is. Even in death, I still watch. I guess this is it. Together again after so long. No, not yet. I don't understand. Aurelia, I want to be with you again more than anything else. But right now, the Imperium is on the verge of collapse, and they right now need you more than I do. I can wait. We both can wait. Now, break that war boss. But how? I don't even have legs anymore. You don't need legs to kick ass. You just need the heart. And you have heart. How does he not laugh saying that line? That's so funny. And with those words, the angel gave her a pat on the head, as he had done many times before, and departed. He's giving me the Dante treatment. Her vision faded into being again, and she looked up, seeing the war boss savaging the Exilia. Now determined to not bring them or Sanguinius down, she dragged herself towards the green menace. Aya! Hi, Aya! Is there an Aya raid? Hi, Aya, good to see you. No, get out of here. Aya, it's my wedding anniversary. You can't be taking my man. You can't be taking my man. This is my wedding anniversary. Okay, but like, is he... Okay, look, he's not a perv because he's my husband. Wait. But isn't that like a thing that like wives say to their husbands? Because the husbands, they just want to see him all the time. Doctor, are you in here? Is this accurate? Doctor. 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 Doctor, I need information if you're still here. He got 2 hands and 2 feet. No, don't touch him, Aya. Thank you for the raid. Yes, doctor, the question is, does Cha-Cha call you a perv? Yes, 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 that's the question. Is that normal? Is it like standard that wives call their husband pervs? Okay, okay, okay. See, that's normal. That's normal then. Like, it's like a wholesome perv. That sounds bad. That sounds bad. Have you ever... Wait, okay. Let me look up one second. I want to make sure... Okay. No. Google, why did you just... I don't want the... Okay. Okay. So, pervert is to cause to turn aside or away from what is good or true or morally right, or what is generally done or accepted. Let me see. Oh no, we're going down the whole rabbit hole. We're not gonna do that. Happy anniversary. Thanks, Aya. Thanks, Aya. Aya, question. If you got to pick a Primarch except Sanguinius, which one would it be? Yeah, okay, I kind of see what you're saying. It doesn't make sense to call a husband's interest in his wife pervy. Yeah, I guess. Yes, you're right. It is correctly directed perversion. You would actually prefer him to be a perv towards you, which he can't be if you're married. Yeah, There's a wedding to know I'm already married. Fulgrim, dude, I had you down for that. I have a list of VTubers that are into the different Primarchs in chat, and I had you down for Fulgrim. Yes, yes. This was the plan. Alright, so, you know, just so everybody knows, Sanguinius is not a pervert towards me because we're married, okay? I feel like Cha-Cha is the bigger perv in your relationship, Doc. We're not talking about their relationship. Those are my friends right there. That's awkward. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Anyways, I thank you so much for the raid. Doctor, thank you for dealing with my questions. Are we reading fan fiction? These are stories I asked my community to write because today is my wedding anniversary. And I said, chat, write me some wholesome, like, fun, and also maybe some sad stories about the two of us, as long as they're like stream appropriate and safe for work and you don't make me uncomfy. I will read them on stream and they're really cute. Yeah, only 500 words. It's really tight because if I had a bunch of people submit stories, it's like, it's a lot of words to read if I make it more than 500. Nothing the Great Angel does could ever be pervy. It would be perfectly charming. It's like that one meme where it's like, looking good, Cheryl, and it's the really hot guy, and she's like, oh wow, you're so sweet. And then, you know, if you got someone like Perturabu who's like, looking good, Cheryl, she's like, oh my gosh, human resources? That's exactly what it is. It's charming when they're hot. It's an unfortunate double standard that just exists. Loving the stories. Well, my community did a great job. I've kept them anonymous, but usually they say like, oh, hey, I wrote this one. You know, I don't want anyone to feel pressured to say it was their story unless they really want to. Pretty privilege is with us, even in the 41st millennium. Indeed, indeed. All right. I apologize if this was your story that we got sidetracked. We are going to continue now. Thank you for your patience. All right. She dragged herself towards the green menace. Oh, click. The war boss let out a loud screech as it felt 2 sets of fingers dig into its flesh, crawling up its leg and up its back. Wow. I've been doing arm day apparently as well. It turned to see the legless custodian clinging onto it, blood gushing from her leg stumps, mingling with the blood from where the war boss's skin met her vice-like grip. Ah, get off me! As it said this, it tried wrenching her off its back with its claw, but her hands were still holding. One of them reached to the back of its neck and started digging. Holy moly. Panicked, the war boss started flailing, slamming her into walls and anything it could find, but her grip held true, and her fingers found their way into the orc's spine. Holy cow, that's terrifying! Oh my gosh. As her fingers made contact with bone, its face turned to terror as the hand wrapped around the vertebrae and pulled, detaching it from the skull and yanking the spinal column out through the opening as the orc slumped over, alive but unable to move. Holy! We gotta get some, like, gross stories in here with all these lovey-dovey ones. This is good. With the war boss gone, the remaining orcs fell into disarray and were picked off. Sanguinius's words, as always, held true. Whoa. Whoa. I didn't know I had that in me. I didn't know I had that in me. Yes, by the blood of Sanguinius. Yeah, this is a very metal story. Dude, he's making me look good. All right. Song of Sanguinius. Brother, I don't understand why I have to do this. Alpharius, for the sanctity of the Imperium and my mind, you much watch Sanguinius and his new companion. I thought you weren't keen on my methods of warcraft. This is an exception. I am ill-equipped for such matters of love, or romantic escapades, as Fulgrim puts it. Study this love of his so we may see if it belongs in our fold. Man, I'm getting called an it. I'm not sure who? Who's calling me an it? Bro. Watcher, he came back, guys. Watcher came back with a 50 gift subs on YouTube. Thank you so much, man. Bro. The Watcher is watching. Holy moly, man. What is bro doing? He's playing Space Marine 2. That's what he's doing. Holy moly, it's Valdor. Dude. Yeah, he do be doing the watching. I'm at least on the second monitor. Maybe the third monitor. I'm not mad about that. Gotta be... Oh no. Oh no. No, you don't. Watcher, you're fine. You don't have to be fair. It's fine. You're good, man. You're good, man. You have been very kind. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. No, no. Hide the button from him, chat. No. Watcher the Unyielding. It seems like that may be the case. Thank you for the 50 on the Twitch. Thank you so much, Watcher. Thank you so much, man. You're incredibly generous. Thank you. Dude, I appreciate it. Bro. Somebody take away his button. Who gave this man free will and expendable income? The Emperor did, apparently. The Emperor did. Yeah, so, yeah, he sent another 50 on the Twitch. Holy moly. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. That's very, very, very kind of you. Incredibly kind and generous. And Wolfwood, thank you so much for the gift sub as well on Twitch. On this button. There we go. Wow. Okay, I read a comment, someone said love. See if love belongs in our fold. Not me. I'm not the it. Love is the it. Nah, not gonna go broke anytime soon. Well, at least invest it, maybe. Investing is good. You wanna retire with good money in the bank? I buy minis too. Yeah, minis are I understand that. You can spend your money on minis. That is acceptable. Acceptable losses. Acceptable loss is fair. Good, I'm glad you invest. Investing is important, guys. Pay off your credit cards. Credit cards aren't free, and invest. Put your money into an account thing. I don't know. My dad helps me with this. Put your money into a thing and don't look at it. And just make sure you're getting interest and it's like investing like very like lightly. I don't know the proper words. Don't take financial advice, serious financial advice from me. But make sure it's sitting somewhere and making money and making interest. What is this story? We're gonna find out. Study this love of his so we may see if it belongs in our fold. Where has your beloved gone, most gorgeous captain among us? Where has your angel turned his gaze? For we will seek after him with you. Aurelia turned her gaze towards her stalwart entourage and gave a smile. She giggled a bit before relieving them of their constant quivering abs and minds. What? This is a community story that someone wrote, and we're reading them because they're fun. My beloved has gone down to the inner gardens, to the beds of splendor, to shepherd his father's sheep amongst the gardens, perhaps even to gather lilies for me like the first dawn we shared together. Her eyes glinted in the sunlight while tears bubbled like fountains of her youth in Isha's warm forest as she beheld her illustrious love enjoying the fruits below her. My most statuesque captain, by what power do these waters descend from your face? What tragedy has beset itself against you? Said her fabulous battle brothers, posing for an attack. No, my brothers, it is not sorrow that fills me, but delight. I am my beloved's, and my beloved is mine, he who shepherds the sheep among the lilies below. This is like itching something in my brain. I can't put my finger on it. This feels familiar to me. Suddenly, a pair of wings in a golden blur flew through the air, sweeping Aurelia off her feet as they spiraled upwards, leaving only laughter and yelps in their wake. Shall we dance upon the blazing sun, my love? Sanguinius cried as he glided around the imperial palace. There is no need. My beloved is my shining and fiery light. He's got me wrapped up snug in his wings. His eyes, like those of doves, and his smile as pearly as the gates of paradise, let out a hearty laugh as they descended into the fruitful orchards below, where his vineyard began to blossom at the sight of him and his beloved. Oh, that's cute. Sanguinius landed gently like the dove who lands on the shoulder of the righteous, cradling his crimson-headed bride. Their eyes locked in synergy of spirit. Ooh, a synergy of spirit. That's nice. You are beautiful, my beloved. My good pleasure, you are as beautiful as Terra, as awesome as my legion set before me. Aurelia gazed intimately, at him as the sun made his head refined in glowing gold. My dove, my perfect one, is the only one. And so they shared a kiss as the morning stars sang, and the angel burned with joy. This is all you have to report? Brother, the rest is as incidental as Lasgun fire. They are intimate, fantastically so. This love seems powerful. How may we wield its might? Rogel. It was Rogel! I implore you, do not awaken love until it reveals itself. Dorn then paused, and squinted, pondering what may lay in store for himself. Oh, that's so cute. I really like how you broke it up with the song. I gotta parse it out so it's just the song by itself, but that's really sweet. That was so clever. Yes. Yes. And Hayes, thank you so much for subscribing. No, this is not 50 Shades of Sanguinius. No, this is safe for work. This is safe for work. Alright, gotta drink my water. The calm. After a long campaign fighting to unite humanity under one banner once again, Aurelia arrives back to the abode she and Sanguinius share. A tinge of disappointment hits as Sanguinius should be busy with paperwork regarding the newly united system. A necessary part of the job, but one which keeps Aurelia from her beloved husband at the end of every successful campaign. Letting out a sigh, she opens the door to be hit by a familiar smell, but one that did not belong at this time. Thanks to her enhanced senses, she could smell the unmistakable scent of steaks being grilled and the accompanying sound. You had me at steaks, man. It's already a great story. Skeptically following the smell in, Aurelia turns the corner to see that Sanguinius is already there. Ooh, we got 2 hunks of meat, I see. Sanguinius and the steaks. Sanguinius glances over with a smile. Hello, my beloved. Some of my sons offered to fill out the reports for me, so I thought I would surprise you with something nice. He indicates the food. I figured that it would be a nice change of pace. That is so sweet. Oh my gosh. Buy me meat and you have me. You have me. Sanguinius lets out a short laugh as he looks... Wait. Oh, wait. Did I... Oh no, did I jack this up? Shoot, Chad, I jacked it up. Shoot. 1 second, I jacked it up. My bad. Wait, let me fix it. I knew I was gonna mess up one of them. And I did. 1 second. My apologies. This one is the calm. Done. My bad. I think this is story number, 7? Dude, I'm good at this. Alright, I'm so sorry. I want to make sure I get this right. Sorry. Okay. We should be good. Okay. Sorry, fixed. Okay. As Aurelia enters the room, properly setting her helmet on the counter, he shifts over to give her space to join him in the kitchen. That's sweet of the boys. We'll have to thank them for giving us the chance to spend more time together, she says, lightly pulling him down to give him a peck on the cheek. Taking a look around to see what else still needs to be done, Aurelia takes up finishing some of the sides. Despite their kitchen being more than large enough for the two to cook without directly interacting, even the short spell they were working, their hands met often, catching each other's eye at every moment they had to turn even slightly towards the other. That's so cute. Premarital glances. Once the food was done and plated, Sanguinius holds the plates out to Aurelia. You wouldn't mind holding these for a moment, my glittering love. Oh, I love that. He says with a smile and a hint of amusement in his voice. Aurelia takes them, uncertain of what was going to follow, turning to take the plates to the table. Are you going to grab something else? Whoa. Oh, he did grab something else, I guess. She is surprised as he suddenly picks her up bridal style. With a mischievous grin, her custodian reflexes and augmentations being the sole reason she kept the plates and the food on them from falling to the floor. Sangy, a little warning next time would be nice. Aurelia's face rapidly turning bright red while he looks at her, carrying her to the table. Sanguinius lets out a short laugh as he looks down at her in his arms. All right, my gilded heart. He kisses her, then sets her down at the table before taking a seat himself. I am glad we get these rare moments together. Aurelia places the plates down and leans against him. He cuts a piece of steak and feeds it to her as they have their last dinner before the storm of the Imperium fracturing. Oh, big sad. Oh, big sad. Ice Commander, thank you so much for the super chat. The readings are going very well. I hope you have a good night as well. Why am I blushing? I don't know. Why are you blushing? It's very sweet. It's very sweet. These stories are well written. It's so sweet. All right. Sorry I messed that one up and I didn't have it quite right on the screen. It was cute. I liked it. Thank you. All right. In the grim darkness, the pain of memory. In the grim darkness of the far future, there is only war. M41, Holy Terra, Inner Palace. A tall, red-headed figure stands in front of a stained glass, helmet in hand. Why, she says, reminiscing on the painting. A jolt of memories rush through, taking her back. M31, Holy Terra, Eternity Gates. As he looked around after Horus's message, he locked eyes on her, a caring smile, a knowing pain, and turning to all his sons and allies, he gave them a speech so that they could surrender and flee the battle, yet none took it. A smile crept on her face, covered by the helmet, and with all of the Imperium forces she shouted, Legion! Some time passed, the angel held the gates and slain the demon Kabanda, and met with the Emperor, him by her side. They needed to board the traitor's vessel with but a moment to spare. You must hold the lines, Rella. You have to promise me that, he said, his voice saddened. Of course. She looks at him with worry in her tone. Is something wrong? Nothing you should worry about. A fake smile on his lips as the Emperor approaches and transports them to the battle. Her thoughts are now interrupted by Custodes. Captain Tempris, Captain General Valoris will see you now. A single tear falls from her eye as she puts on her helmet and heads inside the room. Aww. Aww. That's the big sad. Thank you for the anniversary wishes. It is the wedding day. I like that. It was short and sweet. Short and sweet. The Angel's Captain. She felt... Wait. Okay, no, we're good. Sorry. I've, like, skimmed some of these, and when I read it, I'm like, wait, did I read this one already? It was last night I read it. Alright. She felt the comforting, familiar drafts behind her, signaling his thankful return. She let go of the tense breath she'd been holding, having feared this was to be his fated day. Turning to him as professionally as she could manage, it was a vain attempt at keeping up an official appearance in front of one she held so deep in her heart. I see you have been awaiting my arrival, my lady, he attempted, before she shushed him with a raised palm. Is that how you addressed your captain, Sanguinius? She gave a wry and knowing smile, for she knew what would come next. As dramatically and sarcastically as possible, the great angel lowered himself to one knee, bowing and kowtowing to his boss, looking forward into her now struggling... Looking forward, and her now struggling to stay retained with a smile. The much taller angel spoke through his own chuckles. Apologies, my dear captain. I have forgotten myself during my time out in the fields of battle, while you merely command all of our troops and maintain the whole war in this ivory tower of yours. She laughed freely now, making her gilded armor rattle with their joined revelry. Ruffling his flowing golden hair, she bid him to rise back up so that they may embrace like only they could. Their armor almost clicked together, and his massive feathered wings insulated them from the wind that permeated such heights. You do realize your rank does not actually make you my superior blood drop. Okay, I love all these cute nicknames you guys came up with. I know some of you asked like if there were nicknames, but I intentionally did not give you guys anything because I wanted you to come up with them. These are so cute. Like, oh my gosh, like, that's adorable. He said into the hair atop her head with mirth. Well, we can't all be test tube trust funds, now can we, my husband? He's a trust fund baby. Test tube trust funds. That's wild. I was not expecting that. Oh my gosh. She retorted while basking in the comfort of his winged embrace. In the comfort his winged embrace brought her. After many heartbeats passed, they finally relented and took a step back, hands clasped together. There was much to discuss, battle plans, troop deployments, and the dance within. Yes, that, they were dancing, But there was much to do before all that, a certain rhythm and routine they had gone through many times by now over their years together. She turns to her right as he turns to his left, one hand, each still held together. As they make their way inside, his wings still shielding her from the wind, she does all she can to keep up with his stride, their boots of oromite and leather making their distinctive clinks and thumps as marbled battlement turns to finest carpet. He turns with a warm smile. So shall we make preparations for the war, Captain? She baps him in his statuesque chestplate and smirks. Yes, my angel, let us lead our sons into this alleged honeymoon you dragged us to. He laughs uproariously, and the door silently closes out as he leans down to her. Oh, that's cute. New theory. Aurelia built a brand, paid for a model, and spent thousands of hours of work to create an audience to write fan fiction to her exact tastes. Yes, it's quite the end game here. My end game is I just want fan fiction. Yes, yes, 5-head maneuver. Yeah, well said, well said. Luna Wolf, thank you so much for the bits. I've been watching your videos for some time and I've wanted to watch a stream for a while. This has been amazing, and for your anniversary, it's amazing. I'm going to bed. I've got to work early. May everyone have an amazing night. Yay! May the Emperor bless you in this great day. Sanguinius is lucky. Anyways, I wish your luck for finding Erebus so I can avenge my brother. Yes! You gotta... Look, he did Loken dirty. Thank you so much for the bits. You have a good night. Have a good night. No, guys. If you're gonna write fan fiction, please make it wholesome. Please, I know it's tempting to like not do that, but like the wholesome stuff is like so quick, like so sweet and like cute. This is not 50 Shades of the Imperium. No, no. Wholesome. This is wholesome. Never, as in you'll never write NSFW? Great, I'm glad we're on the same page. I'm a huge lurker, but happy anniversary. Oh, thank you, Roy. Love the content. Oh man, I appreciate it. Get bonked. Bonked. Dare you. I could never write Aurelia like that. Sanguinius, on the other hand, I'm sure people have already written Sanguinius like that. It's a little different because he's fictional. It's fictional. boss on that grind. Yep, this was my whole goal. This is my whole purpose. Anyways, Flora. Oh my gosh, Flora. They love the art. They love the art, by the way. They love the art. I'm just letting you know. They love the art. All right, the next one. Oh, sorry, chat. I hit you again. I said that wasn't gonna happen, but I lied. Okay, working behind the scenes. My plan had finally come to fruition, and my co-conspirator stood beside me. Together, we looked down upon the details of our handiwork. For an entire month, we had meticulously planned this down to the smallest detail. I felt tired, exhausted even, and yet strangely at peace in this moment. For the last several years, Imperium Secundus had demanded an immense amount of work from me. I had run from one end of Macragge to the other, carrying out endless administratum duties for the Empress in Gold. Ooh. Oh, thank you, Undying Lich. It's good to see you. Steve, can you get me the files for the defenses of the northern systems of Imperium Secundus? Steve, can you send me the link to the Lions conference recording? What do they call that? Do they have Zoom calls? Do they have Zoom calls? Steve, send a Vox out to Fafnir. Steve, I need another code Wild Cherry. Yes. Even during the Battle of Sotha, I dodged Night Lords while carrying reports and messages. I had never felt pressure quite like what I had endured these last few months. And yet somehow, all of that work had led to this single moment. I glanced over and saw Aurelia and Sanguinius seated together upon a picnic blanket. A basket rested beside them, filled with some of the finest meats, yes, and bottles of Code Wild Cherry, yes, based, that one could acquire on Macragge. I did not know how long this peace would last, but for this one fleeting moment, Aurelia and Sanguinius had peace together. Are your brothers in position? I asked. Raldoron, standing beside me, allowed himself a small smile. Yes, no Vox transmissions will get through unless it is a genuine emergency. Marius is sidetracking Gilliman while Ferrith is already in a meeting with the Lion. The two of us remained where we were. I tried making idle conversation with Raldoron, but he hardly spoke. Time, however, had never been on my side. Before long, I noticed Raldoron raise a hand toward the side of his helmet. Acknowledged, he said. I am en route to distract L. Johnson. Steve will intercept Gilliman. Already? I asked warily. The Lord Protector of Imperium Secundus is approaching from the north, Raldoron replied with a weary sigh, while the Lord Warden advances from the west, carrying what appears to be an entire mountain of paperwork. Moving with my usual administratum grace, I quickly grabbed a stack of papers and shoved them into Raldoron's hands. Make sure the Lion reads through those and signs them. I grabbed another pile for myself. I'll handle Gilliman. I needed his signature on these anyways. With any luck, we can buy those two a few more moments of peace. As Raldoron departed, I turned back one final time. Aurelia and Sanguinius stood amidst bushes covered in yellow flowers. Sanguinius stood behind her, looking down fondly, while Aurelia gazed back up at him. She twirled a strand of his golden hair around her finger, while the two of them utterly lost in one another's eyes. Then I turned away and went back to working behind the scenes. Oh, that's so sweet. It's like the art. Let me show you guys. Let me show you the art that I believe is being referenced here. One second. This was done by J. Flair. I'm pretty confident this is what you're referencing. Yeah, this one. This one, I love this one. There we go. That one. I actually used it for the thumbnail intentionally. Wolf's Bell, by the way, I'm so glad that you're here. Yeah, my community wrote these stories and they've done a great job. I love encouraging people to be creative because I used to think I wasn't a very creative person, but it took a friend to say, Aurelia, you're like way more creative than you know. And just that encouragement kind of really made me realize I'm more than I thought. So, thank you. I hope you have a great evening. This one was yours? Is a good one. It's a good one. Oh, that one's the garden. Got it, that one. At any moment, Aurelia only needs about 15 seconds to pull up an image of her and Sanguinius. Did you time it? To be fair, I have on my my file explorer, I have a tab that's pinned that goes to all the artwork that you guys have made. I use it for schedules. So it's like a couple clicks to get to the Sangrelia folder with, I should just make a big Sangrelia folder, but I have it organized by artist. No, I didn't read it, Mark. I don't think I've read yours already. I don't think. The garden. Did we read the garden? I don't think so. Sorry, I misspoke. Simp Gwinius, yeah, fair enough. I am a simp for Sanguinius, but yeah, I figured they were referencing this art piece here. It's a good one. It's a good one. All right, more water. A secret moment on ball. Record log. Oh, wow. Record log 7,884,221-B. Observer unit. Servo skull. Is that... Hang on. Is that 64? Is that what that is in Roman numerals? L, I think L is 50. So that'd be 64. Is that accurate? Yeah, cool. Observer unit. Servo skull 64 Omicron. Location, Baal. Unknown beach. Priority, redacted. Reason for recording, unknown. Possibly romantic anomaly. Vox click. Greetings, honored archive. I am Servo Skull LXIV Omicron, one of many humble observers of the great angel Sanguinius, Primarch of the Blood Angels. Today, I have been assigned to a mission of the utmost strategic significance. The mission is to observe Lord Sanguinius and Lady Aurelia Tempris during what humans refer to as a date. I am uncertain why this requires surveillance, but I have been informed that my picked recordings are needed for posterity. Now observe these recordings of the mission I was assigned to on the planet of Baal. The angel himself strides upon the red sands of Baal with effortless grace. His wings catch the sunlight like molten gold. Beside him walks Aurelia, her cloak stirring in the desert wind as her golden armor shimmers in the sun's light. They are not discussing military campaigns. They are laughing. This alone is terrifying. Do you ever stop worrying about everyone? Aurelia asks. Sanguinius smiles softly. Occasionally. A pause. No audio is detected at this time. Aurelia smiles back at him. How often? Sanguinius replies. Every few centuries. Aurelia laughs. The Primarch appears pleased by this outcome. I make a note that generating laughter is apparently a successful tactic in courtship. Useful information. The archive will be pleased. The pair continue towards a rocky overlook where the dunes stretch to the horizon. For several minutes, neither speaks. No audio is detected at this time. I begin to suspect my audio receptors have malfunctioned. Then Aurelia simply slips her hand into his. No declarations, no speeches, no military briefings, merely contact. Remarkably inefficient communication. Yet the Primarch's heartbeat increases by approximately 12%. Wow. Curious, very curious. We'll place bookmark future editions. Aurelia glances upward. You know that skull is following us. I immediately hide behind a geological formation. Sanguinius looks directly at me. Hiding is apparently very difficult because Primarchs somehow look directly at your soul despite lacking the required optics. He has been following us for 37 minutes, says Sanguinius. Aurelia folds her arms. Should we tell him to leave? The angel considers this. No. I feel honored, then suspicious, then honored again. I will log this for an AdMech overseer. My main cogitators returns to my visual optics as its primary attention. The two are now sitting upon a stone outcropping overlooking the desert. The setting suns paint the wasteland in shades of crimson and gold. Aurelia rests her head against Sanguinius's shoulder. The Primarch wraps one wing around her, shielding her from the wind. My emotional analysis cogitator reports the scene as 95% affection, 4% contentment, 1% imminent heresy. Acceptable parameters. For a time, they simply watch the horizon. No wars, no demons, no galactic catastrophes. Just two people enjoying a quiet evening beneath the fading light of Baal. Then Aurelia points towards me. He's still recording. I immediately rotate 90 degrees and begin observing a completely unrelated rock. Subtle, Aurelia sighs and laughs. I believe he's trying his best, replies Sanguinius. The Primarch's defense of my conduct has been logged and permanently archived. A treasured memory. As darkness settles across the desert, the pair rise and begin the walk home. Aurelia's hand remains in his. His wing remains around her shoulders. Neither appears in any hurry to reach their destination. I continue floating behind them at a respectful distance, which is to say, approximately 3 meters. Which is to say, Aurelia can absolutely hear my anti-gravity motors. I am informed that this is creepy. This is logged for future reference. I prefer dedicated. End of recording. End of presentation. Servo Skull Note to Archive Overseer. The Imperium may span 1,000,000 worlds and more. It may know endless war, yet even in such a grim darkness, there occasionally exists an evening where a Primarch and the wife he loves can watch a sunset together. Recommendation: preserve this record for morale. Priority: redacted. I love this. This is so clever. This was so cleverly written. I adore it. Yes, I'm gonna wait till the ad ends. You're right. I looked over, I'm like, oh, there's an ad. We'll wait, because the last time I think we had an ad, it was, I actually don't know. I was not paying attention. Probably was an hour ago. 1% is still too much heresy. Well, I mean... it was a good story. I liked it. It was so cute. And welcome in, Raptor Pack. Good to see ya. Yes, yes, Flora. The art has been revealed. Oh, did someone gift a sub to you? Did someone gift a sub to you? Dino fan, thank you for gifting a sub to Flora. Yes, yes, yes. They loved it. They loved it. Wait here. Guys, don't go anywhere. I'm just going to show her really fast. I used it as my starting screen today. One moment. There you go. I didn't want people to think I was not streaming. Showing you really fast. Yeah! It's also going to be the ending screen. You can post it. You can post it now. She did such a great job. Do I have an extra... I have to go look. I have to look at my community stuff. I might... Roles manager. Let's take a quick peek while I have a moment. Add new. Make sure I have the 3 ends. Got it. Ah, okay, we'll just do that. There you go. Yeah, it looks great. Are we back? Are we back from ad prison on Twitch? Who picked out Father Suit? It's fine. I picked it. I had a Pinterest board. I was debating a couple different options, but yeah. All right, we're back. We're back. Beautiful story. Servo Skull, very cute. I love how he turned 90 degrees like he was a person. He's like, I'm not looking. I'm obviously not watching you. It's fine. I have great taste. Thank you. Thank you very much. And yes, get some rest. Get some rest, Lucky Sumo. We know who the servo skull was. Steve. Most likely. Most likely Steve. Most likely Steve. It was very cute. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. The garden. Sanguinius, don't go, she said with tears in her eyes and her voice hoarse. He turns to her and says, I'm sorry, my love, but I have to. He turns and spreads his psychically manifested wings and flies off toward the spirit of vengeance. He did not return. 10,000 years later, she walks the streets of Baal. Off-worlders look at her with contempt and disgust. Excuse me, why? Is it my ears? Anyways, the people of Baal bow to her, and for the patrolling blood angels, they salute and kneel. She approaches a giant statue of Sanguinius and places a single red rose under the plaque. 10,000 roses, 10,000 years, and she still misses him with all her heart. Then she hears the sound of a finger snap behind her, and everything freezes. Not frozen physically, but like a frozen moment in time. Hello, old friend, he says. The man looked human, but was he? Oh no, the garden are, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Ooh. He wore a black trench coat and militarum attire, minus the armor and helmet. Sorcerer. Her words dripped with venom stronger than any poison blade. Calm yourself. I am not here to fight. He places a blue rose on her red one. I have come with a gift. He summons a small mirror and holds it up to her. This is a cleansed artifact that will take you somewhere. I have prepared it so you won't be corrupted, so you may visit a place called the Garden. This is so incredibly sus. The Garden? The Garden? Is there gonna be an old man there just chilling? I don't like this. I don't. Why should I trust you? She says, but he retorts, the angel, you miss him. Use the mirror. But there is a price. It can only be used a few times. Use it, and you will understand. A few days later, she stares at the mirror. He told her to focus, and she could pass through. Pass through what? She focuses, and a portal to the Empyrean opens, but it is a portal of light and not warp corruption. She passes through it, and in it she finds a garden with tall hedges and lined with roses, not corrupted, but beautiful. She could not believe her eyes. The air was clear. No corruption, no warp, just calm. She hears footsteps and turns and prepares her sword, but then freezes. No, you're not real, she says. Tears are pricking at the edges of her eyes. I'm no illusion, my love. He spreads his arms for her, and she is cautious still, but then she pokes his chest, then places her hand on it. The tears flow down. It was him, Sanguinius. But how are you alive? Alive? I'm not. I am bound to the Empyrean, but I saw 10,000 years in your 10,000 roses. I missed you as well. Aurelia looked up at him and only uttered a single word. Sanguinius. Then her lips captures his and they share that moment of longing. 10,000 years of longing to be continued. Ooh, okay, so we're gonna have a part 2 later. Okay. I'm ready for this. Oh, Pun Giver, thank you for the super chat. Happy anniversary, Maze. Wings and pulled you always. Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet. I like that. Oh, Shadow, that last one was yours. Not the garden, the one before. I looked at that art and I wanted to write a story around it. It was so sweet. Thank you, Shadow. You got married? Yes, I'm married to Sanguinius. Isn't it a happy day? It's my anniversary. It's my anniversary. It's this big day. Big day. Big things. I'm ready to read the second part. I assume you're posting in the Discord. By the way, if you want to write more fun stories like this, we have a Discord channel where if you want feedback, people have been really nice and they edit each other's stories. Go join our Discord server because we have a lot of fun there. And I really think it's cool when people write stories like this, not necessarily about me and Sanguinius, but stories in general, just being creative and having fun. Mine is so tame, I feel out of place now. No. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I will write one immediately. Write part 2. And don't worry. Each story has its own merit. I like them all for different reasons. They're not all the same. A million worlds. The sun rose over the dunes of Baal. Harsh, radioactive light bore down upon the blasted world below, bringing warmth to the night-chilled desert. For a moment, all was still. Then, from over the horizon, 2 figures emerged. One with wings of snow-white feathers, the other with pinions of gold-red flames. 2 angels darted through the air in a twisting, twirling dance amongst the clouds, their golden armor flashing between dust clouds that hung dead in the skies. Laughter rang throughout the desert as the 2 began to fly in increasingly elaborate patterns, both competing in feats of aerial acrobatics. Their contest could have continued for hours, but one suddenly tumbled, nearly falling before the other caught them. They landed roughly, rolling into a tangled heap of sand, feathers, and giggles. I almost had you, called out a fiery-haired woman as she emerged from the rollick of limbs. Oh, that's quite a word. Amber eyes crinkling while she faux pouted at the other down figure. If not for that dust cloud. Of course, sniggered the other as he sat up. A towering man of golden hair and armor met her gaze even while seated upon the ground. It would have been a truly epic feat. Though, Auri, if I remember correctly, I still had more points even before you completely whiffed your last stunt. The glare he received did nothing to diminish his innocent smile. The red-headed warrior huffed in annoyance before plopping down beside her blonde companion. Neither of them said anything for a while. Then, with a begrudging sigh, she leaned into him. Despite their armored frames, they melted into each other. An eon passed as they lay there, watching windswept dunes rise and fall like the waves of some vast, endless ocean. I'm gonna miss this, Sang, Aurelia finally said, tilting her head up to look her lover in the eyes. What? Chuckled Sanguinius, a gentle smile softening his face. You'll miss all the dust and radiation? No, just... Aurelia paused for a moment. I'll miss this, being with you. Just the 2 of us. It won't be forever, Sanguinius assured, bringing her hand to his lips. When the crusade ends... Oops, my bad. We'll finally be wed, just like we planned, and, well, I wanted to keep this a secret, but Father commissioned a new wing of the palace for the ceremony. It'll be our home afterwards, too. All my brothers contributed to its design. First time I've ever seen them work together. It'll be a new age of peace, sealed in love. But what if it isn't the end of the fighting? Aurelia countered, golden eyes boring into the angel's blue. One wedding won't erase all the suffering in the galaxy. Then I'll fight and return, Sanguinius affirmed as his thumb brushed over the engagement ring on her finger. Nothing could ever keep me away from you. Even a million worlds wouldn't be enough. I promise. I'll hold you to that, Aurelia breathed out as silence returned to Baal. Behind them, the sun set over the blood-red dunes. Frickin' Kyber. Dang it, Kyber. Oh, I know it was you. I know it was you. I know what your canon, your head canon is for when they got married. I don't like you, Kyber. Kyber's the one that wrote, like, a miniature novel. Tell him he's a butt. His brother here... and then everything was great forever. Yeah. Oh, Rabute Gilliman on YouTube, thank you for the super chat. I come to celebrate your anniversary and offer my support and condolences. I too miss my brother. Oh. Yes, thank you. Yes, Kyber's story is also the source of the lore for my sword. Yes, this is true. We had a writing competition for the lore for my sword, and he won that. And then that was the first piece I ever read of his. And then after that, he felt inspired to write a whole story. It's really good. I should get a link to that with his permission, of course. It's a really good story. Highly recommend. Highly recommend. I know this was his though, because we talked and he said his head canon was that they were gonna get married after the Great Crusade, and then it never happened, which made it really tragic. Thanks for nothing. Late on a date. The great angel left the command room. Flanked by his sons, he made his way down the Red Tier's gilded halls. His senior commanders, Ralderon and Azkalan, tried to keep up with their Primarch's pace. He was walking faster than usual. Aurelia is going to have my wings for this. His first captain made a soft chuckle, while the leader of his sanguinary guard only sighed. Lady Tempris will surely be understanding of your lateness, my lord. Our campaign on murder has taken much longer than we previously estimated, stated Azkalan. I'm not so sure, brother, retorted Ralderon. It's an old Terran proverb from a book I read, but it boils down to stating a person should never keep one's partner waiting for too long. Azkalan glared at the first captain. Enough. I will meet with her in my chambers. I only hope she isn't too mad. As they arrived, Sanguinius opened the door and walked into his chambers. His commanders remained outside, standing shoulder to shoulder so no one would disturb their lord. Inside, resting on a table, was a personalized long-distance holoprojector, a gift from his love. He tapped its ornate buttons and the projector flickered to life. As he placed it onto the ground, an image began to materialize, projecting upward. An armored figure could be seen, much shorter than Sanguinius and his commander. Okay, thanks guys, thank you for that, thanks. While the projection was stuck in a pale monotone blue, Aurelia Tempris's fiery orange and red hair could still be distinguished. Though they were light years apart, Sanguinius could still feel her presence as if she were standing right in front of him. You are late again, she said in a playful but knowing tone. Aurelia, please forgive me. I've become entangled in this campaign with Horus, and we've just entered our second month of fighting. We didn't anticipate the megarachnids to show such stiff resistance to our purges. You are trying to exterminate them, dear. A noble cause, of course, but a cause I bet they'd rather not accept. I hope you're not needlessly endangering yourself by charging on the front lines alongside the War Master. You may have foresight, but I don't. He smiled weakly, knowing her concerns were true. He tried changing topics. That was a nice little bit there. I liked that. Thank you. How are you faring on Terra? Is father well? Both he and I are well, my dear. Fret not. That calms my thoughts then. Our estimates are showing that it'll take at least another month of fighting before the Xeno are all but wiped out. Afterwards, I will be on my way to you. I await your return then. Our duties are important, my great angel. You protect his Imperium while I protect him. Our relationship has never been easy for us, but it's one that I cherish dearly and eternally. She smiled warmly. Sanguinius's face grew into a simultaneous grin. I love you, my queen of gold. I love you too, my great angel. Farewell. As Aurelia ended her feed, Sanguinius couldn't stop smiling. He was the luckiest man in the Imperium. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, that's so cute. I love that. That's adorable. Cute. Cute, cute. Except you called me short. Anyways. Commonality. The cacophony of battle echoed across the world known as Irata Secundus, the planet's occupying Xenos species and their human allies, who thought it wise to oppose the Imperium of Man, were now subjugated to what the Blood Angels do best. Aurelia watched from the balcony of the former ruling caste's abode atop the mountains of the desert planet. It was large and elaborate, constructed long ago in humanity's better years. From this altitude, she could see the red tide of the angel sun slowly sweep over what dregs of resistance remain in the valley below. How stubbornly resilient creatures they can be. Humans. You know, were the air a bit drier and the sand a bit lighter, I could convince myself I'm back on ball. Sanguinius spoke with the languidity of a nobleman. Aurelia acknowledges him with the slightest turn of her head, her helmet hiding her lack of expression, before returning her focus to the valley below. "And where is your armor?" she asks pointedly as he stops at the railing next to her. An elaborate robed garb drapes from him, his back and wings exposed, as he carries a large and half-empty glass of a rich sanguine liquid. "For what purpose?" he asks as he sips lightly from his glass. "Because we are at war," Aurelia clarifies sharply. "A war that we have already won. By day's end, my sons and I will have quashed what remains of dissent, begun enforcing imperial law, and laying the groundwork so we can integrate the planet into the Imperium properly. Then we stay to ensure compliance over the next few weeks as systems and infrastructure are put in place, and move on to the next world." He takes a long drink and sets the glass on the smooth stone railing. All is as it should be. There's a long pause, as if the angel was expecting a counter, but the custodian remains silent. He looked at her, almost quizzically. "How long have you been with us? 4 months? And in that time you've barely spoken a word to anyone, let alone removed your war gear in the presence of others. If I'd not know better, I'd mistake you for a living statue." "Does it concern you?" Aurelia replies flatly. "Not particularly so, but it's hard to find commonality with a faceless stranger, as well as make me wonder why it is you are so The custodian's head snaps toward Sanguinius. The fury of her glare could be felt through her helm's lenses. "So different from your fellows," he finishes after a short pause. Aurelia pulls her gaze from him and looks out for a moment, then removes her helm. Her crimson braid falls over her shoulder like a burning promethium from a flamer, revealing her golden tattooed visage and abnormally long and pointed ears. "Ah, I see," Sanguinius says, his wings fidgeting slightly as understanding dawns on him. "So you are different from your fellows." "Indeed," Aurelia responds coolly. "Commonality." Okay, I like that. Except he almost said the S word. He almost said the S word. This was yours, Babbling Prophet. See, this one's great. I like this. It has like a little homage to like my lore video. I like it. I keep hitting my tissue box. See, I like it. It's cute because we get like the slow burn. We get the slow burn with the relationship. They're like, do they really like each other? I dig it. I dig it. Good job. Good job. Dude, my voice is getting... I can feel it. Getting a little hoarse. This is why we don't have a stream until Friday, because I'm gonna need to recover. I'm gonna need to recover. The last respite. Darkness. A ship filled with corruption. A brother tainted by chaos. A crushing blow from a brother's mace. Sanguinius opened his eyes and sighed heavily as the visions passed back into his subconscious. He looked about his chambers, still opulent even as the battle outside the walls of the palace raged ever onward. Pouring himself a glass of wine, he sat in one of the chairs and took a sip. The siege had been raging for over 7 months, and for some reason there was a slight lull in the fighting that allowed him the briefest of moments to unwind, if only slightly. A knock at his chamber door brought him back to the moment. "It's me," a familiar voice said, bringing a smile to his face. "Come in," he replied, rising and moving over to a table, pouring a glass of a red carbonated liquid for his guest. Man, I wonder what that is. With a soft creak, the door to his room opened, allowing a woman clad in gold to enter as she walked towards the table and gave a formal bow to him. Sanguinius smiled and chuckled lightly as he placed the glass down in front of her. "Come now, Aurelia, there's no need for formality. We are a married couple, are we not?" Sanguinius said with a laugh as he sat down. "Why? Man, I'm very respectful. I'm very, very, very respectful." Aurelia's face flushed a slight red before she smiled and took her seat at the table as well. "Sorry, it's a slight force of habit," she said sheepishly. Sanguinius smiled as he took a sip of his wine. "How goes your duty to my father?" "The situation for now is stable, but he has granted me the chance to come and visit," Aurelia said, taking a sip of her carbonated drink. "It is rather fortuitous that my brother has given us this slight lull for us to recuperate, if only a little," Sanguinius said, placing a large hand over hers, "and I wish to take advantage of every moment that is given." Yep, okay, that's what, okay, I was like, wait. Aurelia's face flushed an even brighter crimson as she nodded and took another sip of her drink. The two began to talk, and for the next few hours things were how they were before. No forces assaulting the imperial palace, no traitorous brothers, no war in the webway, just the two of them sitting laughing and enjoying each other's company with not a care in the world. But that peace was never going to last. As the 3rd hour reached its end, a knock resounded at the door. "Brother, the Sigillite and our father have summoned us." The gruff voice of Dorn spoke. A chill went down Sanguinius' neck as the visions flashed across his eyes once more. He rose, as did Aurelia. "It's best not to keep them waiting." He smiled as he gave her a kiss on the cheek. "Let us now go into the dark night together." Aurelia nodded and took his hand as the two of them walked hand in hand to their fates. Oh. No, that's the big sad. Horus subconsciously being a wingman, even controlled by the chaos gods, giving his bro some moments with his wife. Wait, Chroma, did you write this? Cause that's funny. Horus is like, "I got you, bro. I still love you. I got you, bro. You get to hang out with your wife one last time, cause I'm gonna do bad things to you." Bro, yeah, he is a wingman. If that was the intent, dang, he helping out. You didn't write it, that's just your interpretation. I like it. It's great interpretation. It's good. It's good. I like. I can't write to save my life. Well, you're really good at drawing. You know, you're just specced into different things. Oh, Wolfwood, thank you so much for the super chat. Happy wedding anniversary, boss. Had an artwork in your art tab commissioned. Want to share? The artist is one of my favorite. Oh, wait. Is it there now? I've not been looking at my... We'll look at it. But thank you for the super chat. Okay, well, I want to... Let me make sure I'm not missing. One second, sorry. I'm scrolling all over the place. Yes! Oh my gosh! Chat! Oh my goodness! Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys have to see this. Oh, it's so good! Thank you so much! Hey, God. This one's pretty easy because this one, it just went straight to my downloads. Oh, guys, this is so good. Hang on. I need to pull it up so I can see it in all its glory, because I can only see it on, like, OBS and my small Discord screen. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, hang on. I need to pull this up. I need to see this on my screen. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. I love it. Oh, I love it. And you got the same pose from that other piece of art that I had done for some merch. This is so good. This is so good. Thank you, Wolfwood. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. Hang on, guys. Look, just look. Look at them. Oh my gosh. This is so wonderful. That was your story. It's a wonder. Oh my gosh. I love that. Your story was so good. It, like, just the small moments like that. Was Horace wingmanning for Sanguinius? That is the question. He looks like he's trying so hard not to ruin the picture by kissing her. That's so cute. I love that. Oh my gosh. Okay, so the artist is Edwin. If you want, you can post the name, post his, like, link or something, because I keep a record of who does all the art. Oh, I love this. This is so cute. And the stained glass, they did such a good job. Yeah, it is like a ye old style portrait, because it's like the classic, like, I just got married and now my wife and I, like, need a portrait for our house. He's a polite boy. Sanguinius mogging while Aurelia looking cute. There's nothing wrong with that. He can mog. He can mog. He's beautiful. I love him. Thank you so much. And Pun Giver, thank you for the super chat. Peak romance. If these two don't end up together with babies, I'll fall into some kind of black rage, probably. Oh no. Oh no, that's a problem. Rabute, thank you for the super chat. I know it's your anniversary and so apologizing in advance, but asserting my authority as your brother-in-law and this voucher my brother, your hubby, gave me after winning a bet by saying one thing short. Dang it. Dang it, man. Dang it. I love this. This is so cute. I'm gonna make this, oh man, I have so many good art pieces. I have to decide which ones are gonna be my monitor. Oh, I should just make it a rotation. Like, I should make it just a giant file of all the different art pieces. I love it. You also have the ring on the picture. I noticed that. Look, I could spend all day fawning over this. I could. I really could, man. I love it. It's so cute. I saw that. I'm just like... Like, I saw the ring on her hand. I'm like, oh, does he have his ring on? I'm like, no, he's wearing his armored gloves. He's not gonna have the ring on. It's so cute. I'm fangirling. This is so cute. I love it. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna put it on my monitor. I'm gonna do it. This will make a great phone background. Oh, I do need to update my phone screen background for my, yes, I'm gonna do that. I need to do that for the phone that I used to do my face tracking. No, this is perfect. I love it. Thank you so much. That's so sweet. It's so good. Okay. All right. How many more of these do we have? I think we maybe have like 5 more. I've not been counting. That's okay. Oh, this is so cute. I'm like fangirling. Okay. First case scenario. The con. They were fine without you for decades. They'll be fine for a few hours. Sanguinius. Fine is an overstatement, but I just wanted to make sure everyone is ready for any fallout. Con. Fallout? From what? The date. What could possibly happen on the absolute catastrophe and every possible outcome? Doesn't matter where we tried to go or what we tried to do. You've had visions. If you're sure it will go bad, why go? I believe there will be a second date. so long as there is a first. I don't know how you do it, brother. Go to certain defeat or certain victory. Not everyone rushes into the unknown as eagerly as you. They cut across a temporary gravel path, and their conversation is forced to pause as the anti-gravitic field forces every piece of gravel into deafening shifting. I don't mind, but why did you need a ride again? I believe you have several thousand vehicles at your disposal. And wings. Apparently, she's been restoring and retrofitting an old Baneblade and will be using that tonight so she can show it off. Yes, I'm so cool for that. I'm so cool for that. She must have fixed it for more space and less logistics and so it'll be big enough to hold even you, even your wings, almost fast with the weight reduction, and enclosed for privacy. Seems to me she chooses well. Though for your sake, I hope I'm wrong. Hey, or do you already know how a gentleman never kisses and tells, not even beforehand? Another gravel path pauses their speaking. You're a gentleman? Okay, but I like that. Because the kissing and telling, because you can see the future, that's clever. I'm a car girly, apparently. I'm not saying it's disallowed. You have unlimited access. It's just checking out a new book almost every hour for a few weeks is not typical behavior. Steve implicitly probed while loading stacks of books onto the hover pallet. Love versus Avalon, Jane Eyre, The Venus of Venus. I wouldn't have to keep checking out books if one of them could help. Well, if you want something nope, I'm out of time now. Thanks for coming here personally to fetch all of these, but none of them help me foresee a favorable outcome. Etiquette 3, how to first date for pretty girls. Rizology. Man, where's this Rizology book? My apologies, miss. No matter what I read, how I planned, what preparations I made, I only foresaw disaster at every turn. Physiology, Wings, Abhuman Courtship, Volume 4, or How to Kiss Someone Twice Your Height, Domestic Bird Care. Great choices. Do you require any further librarian services? That can't mean it's impossible. Maybe I can only win by reacting correctly in the moment. If I may, perhaps avoiding an impossible situation would be the wise... Nope, sorry, no, I won't be needing anything else. Thanks again. All right, I hope everything goes well. Steve and the hover pallet struggle away to a service elevator. There must be... Maybe even if it's a disaster, I can salvage this situation so long as... Knock. That's so funny. That's so funny. I like that. They're both like, dude, the first day is gonna suck. But we have no idea what happens on the first date. We have no idea. How to kiss someone twice your height. I love it. Who is Steve? Oh, you don't know who Steve is. Let me clarify. Steve is my homie. He is my servo skull. 1 second. Do I have a... He is in here. Steve. Give me 1 second. I'm pulling up Steve. So, Steve is my servo skull buddy. But Steve has lore. Before Steve died and became my servo skull, he was my personal librarian friend. He got me all the books I needed. Let me get you a art of him. This is Steve. So he was a dude, and then he died because he had cancer, space cancer. And then he was I asked him like, hey, could you become my servo skull because you're like really cool dude? And he said sure. So he is a human. He is alive in this story. What? Yeah. Yes, too bright. Oh, it was your story. I wanted to imply your book choices were getting increasingly desperate. No, I felt that way. I felt that way, and I love having Steve in the story. Steve as like a regular dude. So, yeah. He did not die of ligma. He didn't die of ligma. He's fine. Anyways. That's who Steve is, so forgive me. He's my servo skull. I need to set him up so he reads TTS messages again. I just gotta make time for it. That was a great story too, Bright. I felt the desperation, and I hope I voiced it accurately. Like, I read the line, I was like, oh yeah, I get what the vibes are here. Wait, that was the last one. That's right. Too bright. Enter the last story. Yay! We read all the stories. That was very fun and wholesome and a good time. I know Erebus is to blame for everything. He's to blame for everything. Slow down on the shorts? No. No. Shorts need to be done every day. Now you need to pick a favorite story. Oh, this is hard. Okay, I always pick a favorite story, and then we bestow upon the winner the special symbol in the Discord that says you did the good story. And that's why I try not to. I don't generally like knowing the names in advance because I don't want anyone to think I'm biased. Oh, there were so many good ones. I'm glad we got the sad ones out of the way. I think my favorite one... Let me think. Okay, that was a good one. Oh, that was... They're all so good. I hate this. I hate having to choose. Okay, I think I know. I have a gut. I have a gut. Yeah. Yep. This is my choice. This was my gut feeling. A secret moment on Ball where the servo skull stalks me in Sanguinius. This one was my favorite. I really liked... It was just so... It was so silly just having the servo skull be the guy. Yeah, him following us around, I thought that was like really cute and very, very creative way to tell a story. The servo skull is such a vibe. Well, yeah, he's got like such like a, he's got a lot of humanity in him, even though he's a skull. He's like, he's still watching us. He's like, no, this rock is interesting. This is nice. Yeah, we read them all. It's all, they're done. I think on average I spend 5 to 7 minutes per story. My top, you're gonna make me choose top 3? You get top 1 because they're all good. The wine tasting one was a good one. I would have been like, wait a second. I did like the Skitter one. Guys, there's too many to like. I'll have to write one next year. I have ideas. I think we'll do this. Every year, something to that effect. We're gonna do more fun stories, like short stories, so they won't just be about Sanguinius and Aurelia. They'll be about other things. Who is the author of this one? Hang on. Let me see. I have it pulled up over here. This is... So I have to go through and... I was about halfway through. Okay, who? Oh my gosh, it's Dew! It happened to be one of my mods. That's funny, because Dew's thing on, he's like a little servo skull. Did he go to bed? Did Dew go to bed? Dew. He was here. I saw him earlier. He is asleep. Oh man, he fell asleep. Well, we'll give him the role. That's so funny. That's so funny. He was trying to stay up. I hope he got to see his. Oh no. Okay, well, this will be a nice surprise. Can someone clip that for him so then he can have that when he wakes up? I live for these writing events. Honestly, helps me get out of a writing block every time. Yay! It's good to do like a nice fun little piece every once in a while. Here, we're gonna switch over and we'll keep chatting. We can talk about some stuff. I knew it was Dew's. Oh, it's funny in like in hindsight because it's like, oh, Dew's little like server icon is a servo skull, so it's really funny. Yes, yes, yes. And I will, for those of you who came in and you didn't get to hear your story read, I will go back and put timestamps for each of the story names. What happened? We were reading short stories and I picked my favorite one. I think he's the servo skull had to recharge. That's why. So I don't know if he heard. I'm just glad my idea wasn't used. Well, let me know when you post your story, because I know you said you wanted to submit it. And if you guys still want to submit your ideas, if you didn't make the deadline, like, feel free to submit them. We have a channel. It is called, what's it called again? Stories and Tales. If you want to write a story, even though the competition's no longer going on, feel free to do so. You know, safe for work, please, please, please. But yeah, I mostly write in my native language, Spanish, but I do need to start getting my English writing skills upgraded. Look, I take stories in any language. I am just excited to hear people be like, you know, try cool things and be creative. Can someone clip the artwork reaction for my own personal proudness? I think they probably did. Shadow's here, and Shadow is like amazing at clipping everything. I can't keep up with all the clips. It's wild. And thank you for posting the name of the artist. I appreciate that. I will give them a follow. Only 553 followers? Man, he needs more. He needs more. Give him more. If we're doing this again, I'll have to save up some of my ideas so I can fluster you again. Oh man. Oh man. I mean, that's true, that's true. Like Doctor said, this has been a grand elaborate scheme so I could have you guys write fanfics for me. Honestly, on a one-on-one fight between Lionel Johnson or Horace, like, who would win? Okay, but is this pre-heresy? Is this post-heresy? Because obviously if Horace is empowered by the Chaos Gods, it's like a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. Am I heading off soon? I think we'll chat for a little bit. We'll chat for a little bit more. We can talk about weddings and just general, like, fun stuff. Oh, guys, just a heads up. I'm getting new information, but plans for stream for this week might be a bit... They're gonna be different, I think. I just need more information. So just prepare for the schedule to change slightly in terms of content, I think. This is the first time I get on the stream. Are you gonna get married? Or are you already married? I'm married to Sanguinius. I got married to him a little bit ago, and this is like my anniversary. So we're celebrating my marriage. You get fanfics to get fan art living the VTuber dream. Well, Wolfwood, I am grateful to everyone, which is why I'm trying to get more art made of myself so I can share it with you guys, because I am grateful for everyone who does the art, of me. And the fanfics, well, those are just fun and silly, and people really enjoy the writing competitions. At least I think they do. People say they enjoy it. Oh, thank you, Dinofan. I love getting the commissions, and I've definitely, you know, followed up with some of the artists that you've made stuff with, and I'm like, yes. Yes, Babbling Prophet, have a good night. Have a good night. If those of you guys, if you guys got to sleep, go sleep. We're just gonna chat for a little bit more. I'm almost out of water, so that means the stream should end soon-ish. I almost spilled water on the table. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. I'm so curious about your whole lore with Sanguinius. I'm obsessed. I need to sit down and like write like some actual content for it, because like I have it in my head, but like I should really write it down to make it official. I'm glad to hear that there's other people that are obsessed with it, not just me. That people are interested. I made a gene flaw for my homebrew chapter, the battle craving. Ooh. They anticipate their next deployment, so they may feel the rush of combat again. Oh, shoot. Oh, if untreated, the brother affected with the craving may be corrupted by corn. That's not good. I hate Eldar. Oh, well, good thing there are no Eldar in this stream. That's so good. That's so good, because I'm just an abhuman. No, oh my gosh. Please do not worry about me being sad about reading your story. That means you did a good job at bringing the emotion to the surface. Do not apologize. You're fine. You should apologize if you call me short in your story. Apologize. Yeah, the pain of writing down lore, instead of just keeping it in your head. How long have you been here? Did you hear any of that? I liked your story. Guys, he popped up in the YouTube chat. I think he woke up. His ears were burning. I mean, he's the servo skull. He doesn't have ears. They're not calling you short, but Sanguinius super tall. They use the word short to describe me. No, don't call me compact. You might have PM'd him. Oh no, you woke him up. Fine, I accept fun-sized. I accept fun-sized. Yes, Short Aurelia and Simp Gwinius. Have you watched any of the Alpha TTS shorts? Yes, so I watched them over a year ago. That's kind of how I got started. That was what everyone wanted me to watch at the very, very beginning. So wait. The kids' table is gonna be jam-packed. Wait, what's the context behind that? Because you say that and I was like, wait, are you talking about Sanguinius and I having a lot of kids, or are you talking about someone else? Like, my first thought was like, huh? Yes, I had no problem reading it. I loved it. It was a great story. Thank you. Oh, the Blood Angels. Don't mind me. I messed that up. I was like, huh? I was like, that's wild. I never thought you'd say that. No, I didn't forget them. I love them. I just... Yes, we have the Blood Angels, the Blood Drinkers, Angels, Vermilion. Yes, yeah, we have a lot of sons. You're right. No, I didn't forget about them. No, it's just, you know, I've been doing a lot of reading, and I'm still reading, and my brain is like, bleh. Taking the Blood Angels to Taco Bell to celebrate one of their brother's birthdays. Dude, we're going to Taco Bell every day then if we're celebrating everyone's birthday at Taco Bell. Your ears were burning? You mean your non-existent servo skull ears? Get some sleep. Congratulations. I liked your story. Yeah, brain is a bit mush and throat is dry. I still have a little bit of water left, but I'm trying to make it last. Oh, you're right. Celebrate the new service studs. Good idea. But that feels like, okay, guys. Okay, have you ever... when you've been at school and you had to go to a doctor's appointment, and did your parents ever, like, take you to McDonald's or, like, your favorite food place? Like, oh, yeah, we gotta pull you out for a doctor's appointment. And on the way back, like, they get you food. Ah, that's what it makes me think of. It's like, oh, you got a service stud, you got a gold star in school. Oh my goodness, you get Taco Bell. I love that. Mommy's gonna take you out. It's gonna be a mother-son date. I'm gonna get you Taco Bell. You did such a good job at school. Any ideas for a commission from that artist? I plan to get another one. Oh, bro. Well, it depends. Were you thinking Sangrelia? Or just regular Aurelia? That's an important question, Wolfwood. My audio receptors were pinging me. Thanks. Oh, yeah. You did a great job. Go sleep. Go to sleep now. I never got to have that. My parents scheduled my appointments for early morning before lunch at school or the weekend. Oh, man. Okay, so when you have kids, if you want them, you should, like, set it up during lunch. Then you can get your kids that so they can have that experience. Fun fact, average Eldar height is 6'5" to 7 feet. So if you were an Eldar, you too would be considered short. Well, I'm not an Eldar. I'm a human. I'm an abhuman. So, thank you, Jonah. That fact was not needed. Me having kids, this bloodline ends with me. Fair enough. That's your business. That's your business. You're short no matter what species. I'm sorry. I believe humans are generally no taller than, like, you know, on average. Like, I think I'm taller. Don't look at... Ignore the lore video behind the curtain. I think the next one just me. Don't know. I always have a hard time coming up with ideas for commissions. I look at a lot of other people's art and I'm like, I like that pose. I would like this with the same pose. That's generally what I do. For the most part. Sounds like short person energy. I'm not talking to you. I'm gonna ignore you. I'm gonna be the bigger person and ignore you. Sorry, that's so stupid. Shh, 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 shh. Mods, you know too much. Shh. Not know too much, you say too much. Who were the winners? We had Do with his story about the servo skull following Sanguinius and I on a date. Imagine walking up to a Custodes and she's just small. That's why that one story he's like, why are you so short? He's like, you don't take off your helmet. Why are you so short, lady? And I'm like, you should commission them to do Aurelia and the Blood Angel and talk about. Oh, do you want to see art of that? 1 second. It's like not like officially at a Taco Bell. Oh dang it, man, my record of like of 15 seconds to pull up Aurelia art is lacking. It's not about the competition, it's about writing fun stories. This was also made by J Flair. I find it hilarious. That's his Mr. Okay, so on the Discord, it's DOU, but he's also Mr. Clean. He's both. He's got that's the username situation. It's like some people have different usernames on like Twitch and Discord. Like one of my mods is like that. Like Berserker Rush, that's his name on Twitch, but he's got a different name on Discord. What the heck is happening in here? We're talking about Sanguinius and me. And art that got made of us at a Taco Bell. Jay does great work. There you go. It's amazing. I love that. And see, there was Code Red and Baja Blast there, like the best kind. Yeah, J Flair, he was the trailblazer, 100%. You love Code Red? Good. Who put Code Red in my Baja Blast? I don't think that would be a good combo. Never thought I'd see Sanguinius depicted in a Taco Bell. Yes, this is the best life. This is the best. See, you didn't think you'd get this. Livewire is my favorite. No. Like, there are other orange sodas that are better. And I guess if you want an orange soda with caffeine, that's the one to go with. It just is too... It's too, like, acidic. How do I explain? The taste is just not right. I don't like it. I prefer the sweeter orange sodas. How did you turn Sanguinius into Simpguinius? It's very easy. You want to know how? You want to know how? I will show you an example of how it happened. Are you ready? It's called I was wearing my helmet, and he's like, wow, you don't take your helmet off very often. Why is that? And then I was like, well, I guess I'll do that. And then I did that. And how could he resist? Yeah, that part was in slow motion. Yeah, I should. And the exterminatus went off behind me. She did it by being a tsundere. Honestly, I kind of like that. It's kind of cute. Kind of cute. Yeah, yes, like the Lego Batman meme. Look, I gotta write the lore. I gotta sit down, write it, at least get it in bullet point form. Maybe we'll talk about that at some point. Oy. It has been, let's see. Who are the people that are up and about? Oh my goodness. Oh, good, we're not getting an echo sensation this time. Okay. Here's the plan, people. Here's the plan, people. We're going to raid another married woman, Cha-Cha. I think I saw something about she has a new summer model. I don't know what it looks like, so we're about to be surprised together. You better send me that bullet point list. I was literally about to message you after stream and ask for it. Oh, man. Okay, I will work on it. I don't know when I'll have it done. Thank you for the bits, but I will see Oh, it's gonna be a lot of work. Gonna be a lot of work. So we're gonna go raid Cha-Cha. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I hope you had a good time. Thank you for everyone who submitted stories. Join the Discord if you want to submit a story, even if it's past the deadline. It's perfectly fine. There's a channel for that. Stories and Tales, or Tales and Stories, and Stories and Tales. That's what it's called. Cha-Cha, like the slide, like Cha-Cha, your V-mom. Anyways, thank you guys for hanging out with me. Schedule may fluctuate. I still plan to do birthday things on my birthday, hopefully. Unless stuff happens, but that's fine. We'll do other things for my birthday if need be. That's on the 21st. And I will see you guys later. Please don't skip leg day. Don't do it.